Hello and welcome to another coaching session from leadershipmentor.com. This week I want to share some thoughts with you about the importance of our actions as leaders. You know, one of the things that we have to be aware of is our team members are always watching what we're doing. And they're always listening as well. They're listening to the things that we say. They're watching for the things that we do. Something that is frustrating as a leader is it is always going to take us about 10 times longer to actually build that credibility and that trust with our team members than it is to lose it. So when we do something and our team members see that, if it's consistent with our message, then we again build credibility slowly in those actions. And if we speak things, we're talking to customers and other people, and again it's consistent with our message, then we slowly build that credibility. Some examples of our actions where we can really get in trouble. Are you on time for meetings? That's a great example that, you know, we want to talk to our team members about the importance of always being on time for work, on time for meetings. And if you're the last one to show up for a meeting, especially if it's your meeting, that really sends a negative message. It kind of gives them the green light to say that, you know, it's really not that important to be on time. And so you can't afford to be late for your own meetings, or really any meetings at all. But when we talk about the importance of being on time for things and then we're late, that sends such a mixed message to our team members. You know, do you show respect to other people? People that you work with, people that work for you or that you work for, we should treat everybody with the same level of respect, and that's a message that we typically as leaders are going to share with our team members, really the importance of respecting their peers and their customers. And so we need to do the same, and so we need to show that in our actions. And you know, are your actions consistent with your message? We talk a lot about, if you're a community member, we talk a lot about building a kind of a foundation, a leadership philosophy, and then getting out there and generating a communication plan for that. And so as we're doing that, if your actions are not consistent with that message, then you're really going to have a hard time building that credibility as a leader. So just some final thoughts. You're always on stage as a leader, so remember that your team members are always watching what you're doing, they're listening to what you're saying, and they're evaluating whether that is consistent with what you're telling them. And so it's so important that you demonstrate the same behavior and you're saying the same things as you want your team members to do. Again, you lose credibility in an instant. It takes us probably 10 times longer to gain trust and credibility than it does to lose it. And that's a frustrating thing as a leader, but it is a fact. And then finally, I want to remind you, people are really the reason why we exist as leaders, and that needs to be our focus. We should always be focusing on people versus process and making sure that our actions demonstrate that. So I want to encourage you to visit our website at leadershipmentor.com. You can join for free. You get the notification of this free weekly video. There's also over 100 articles and videos that you'll have access to as a free member. So I want to encourage you to go to our website today and join as a free member. I hope you have a great week.